Hi, I'm Evangelist Charlene Harris, and welcome to Momma's Kitchen Deluxe. Momma's Kitchen Deluxe, we're a soul food restaurant, and normally most of your food is going to be Southern style, from a healthy standpoint, because I think soul food is some of the healthiest food you can find. Greens and baked chicken and candy yams and sweet potatoes. I mean, really healthy food. Now, sometimes we may put a little this and that to flavor it, and you do it according, with simplicity. But at the end of the day, I think it's some of the best food you can eat. I also like all types of food, the varieties of different food. But for right now, guess what? Well, I'm helping those to ease that sweet tooth for those that love to eat sweet. And guess what? I have made some peanut chocolate chip cookies. Not peanut, I'm sorry, chocolate chip cookies. And sometimes I do add a little peanut butter to it, and that's a little different flavor, which I will do a little later. But right now, the first few batch I'm going to do, I'm making chocolate chip cookies. So here we go. The cookies are right here. Pull this down some. I always like to line my foil with aluminum foil to give keep it from sticking to the cookie sheet. So hook them up a little bit here. And now these have cooled completely, so I'm just going to sort of lift them up. But while I'm doing that, just before I do that, I want to go ahead. I have another batch. I was waiting on the oven to heat back up. We're going to take this other batch over here and put it in the oven. So we want you to come along with us. So if you would, come along with us. Okay. These are the ones that are going into the oven right now. And you see we have 8. I'm going to put it into an oven of almost 350 degrees. This is about 340. 40. So I don't like to put them always on 350. I experimented, and I find for this particular oven, putting it just a little bit below the before the 350 mark, so right around 340, really helps really well. Now again, I'm Evangelist Charlene. Some call me Momma C, some call me Evangelist Harris, and some call me Mom. So again, these are the cookies. We're gonna put them right here to this container. Remember, if you're baking cookies, you want to put them once they're prepared in a airtight storage unit, storage bowl, or whatever you have there, can. These are gonna be sized in variety of size because I just sort of threw them there, and then whatever form they made. So now, if they don't come directly up, you always can use your kitchen utensils, like a spatula or what have you, to lift them up. So now they have lifted up really well, and so just to let you look at the size of them, here we go. So they vary in size. Okay. Yummy, yummy. And we're gonna line this up. I like to line it up with paper towels or napkins, what have you, to sort of cushion it so it's just not directly on there. So this is the first one over here, and turn it here just a little bit so you can see the container. Alright, here we go, cookie lovers. Now I actually sell these cookies. These would be around 65 cents, and some days they're 50 cents, just depending on what's going on. We run those specials. I know some places they're like 75, but these for me are like 50 cents as a special, or 65. Okay, so now we're going to ease over here and sort of look into the oven and see what's going on and how they bake. You know, it's unique. So come with us over here. Peep in the oven just a little bit here and see them just about to rise. These are a little smaller. Okay, these are a little smaller here. Can you see them in there? Okay, don't want that heat to get to the laptop here that we're using, but how about this? Let's just pull it out a little bit here. That way you can see it. Okay, there we go. So those are baking. When they come out, we're going to put them back in this container here. And we're going to continue on. Now, what I did, these are made from scratch. So what I did, I took 2 sticks of butter, your choice. I took about right at a fourth a cup of vegetable oil, but this particular time I actually used grapeseed oil. And then I also put 2 eggs, 2 cups of a half a cup of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, and a little over a teaspoon and a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract or vanilla flavor. And then we also did put in right at 1½ teaspoon of baking soda for that we mix in the flour, and also right at a teaspoon of salt. I use non-iodine salt because I'm iodine restricted, so I'm allergic to it. For you that are not, you can use iodine with the salt in it. Iodine is very important for our bodies unless we have issues with it. And so I stirred my dry ingredients together first, which was my salt, my baking soda, flour, and I used a little cinnamon. Stirred those together, and then in a separate bowl, I took and I put my 2 sticks of butter, 2 eggs, my 1/4 cup of, a little less, right at 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil, and I stirred those together. Stirred my butter first, then my sugar, then the eggs, and the flavor, the vanilla extract, and then we stir all those together. Hopefully I didn't leave out anything. Then we put in our dry ingredients, a little bit at a time. You can use 3 to around about 3 dumplings, and stirring it, put more, stirring it, and put more. And then at the end, I folded in the Hershey's. This particular time I use Hershey. I use a variety of different chocolate chip candy. Now, most of the time I like to use the chocolate chips and the chocolate chunks. I love to fill them with a lot of chocolate for my customers and my family. Also, sometimes I put nuts in there, which are walnuts, pecan, or sometimes pecan and walnuts together. This particular batch, I did not put any nuts in it. Before, I'm going to put some peanut butter with the rest of them that I'm doing, and that's because I like that flavor, and I find out that a lot of our customers do too. But some customers are just die-hard chocolate chip lovers, and for those, I only use chocolate chips recipe, and sometimes the pecans or walnut. All right, so again, thank you for joining us. We're going to end this for right now. We're going to come back with you with the other batch, and then we're going to see if you have any questions. Please feel free to inbox me or leave a comment. We'd like to know what you think. And if you would like to order Mama's Kitchen Deluxe cookies, which we call Cooking Me Love, then please feel free to do so. Leave your contact number. I'll call you, take the order, and we'll go from there. Remember that they are, the ones that size are 65 cents each. And then also, I'm sorry, my granddaughter's working with me on the outside, working with the camera, and she is trying to give me a message. So, Okay. Well, she said to let you know to call me at the number that's at the bottom. So I guess we'll have a number at the bottom. Or also you can email me at mommas@gmail.com. And that's Mommas, MOMMAS, kitchen, spelled kitchen, KITCHEN, and deluxe, DELUXE, @gmail.com. Please feel free to leave a comment or a question if you have any question about any type of food, including collard greens, baked beans, baked chicken, turkey, fried. I also love to make hot wings. Those are one of my specialties. Not my healthiest, but my specialty, and I love those that myself, personal life. Again, give us a call. If you get a dozen of these, you can get a dozen at $6.50. So, and that will, the only thing you have to add with that, I want to say it would be like $1.50 shipping and handling. We'll take any cost outside of that. If you like to double it up and you like to get 24 cookies, then of course it would be 13. And again, that would be with $3 shipping and handling. And we'll go from there. Now, if you have large orders, we give you a discount. We also, depending on how many you order, we will also add in some free cookies with that. If you have an event and you want us to bake the cookies for you, we would love to do that. Again, give us a call at the number below or email us at the email address mommaskitchendeluxe@gmail.com. Thank you, and you have a fantastic, God-filled day. God bless you.